I know somebody who is a family member who once said, sometimes you have to realize you never want to sleep with somebody again by sleeping with them. And here we're not talking about traumatic experience, right?
Right.
So,
right.
Again, the discussion around libido, as you so aptly pointed out, engaging what is healthy levels of libido has a lot to do with what oneself desires, as well as the hopes and expectations of the people that we are sexually involved with. So we'll get back to that a little bit later in the context of chemistry, because I find it so fascinating and it's something that isn't talked about enough. But thank you for that. Let's get back to female sexual arousal response and orgasm.
So physiologically, what happens to the body is it prepares for penetration. Now that could be a penis, that could be a sex toy, that could be a digit, finger, to be more specific. So what it does is the cervix moves up and out of the way. The inner 1/3, 2/3 of the vagina lengthens and elongates to allow for penetration. And it can actually nearly double in size of the baseline vaginal length. And so it is preparing for that. So so that's part of it. In some people who have painful intercourse, it's because they haven't had adequate time for arousal. And so the penis is penetrating before they've had those adaptations to occur. And also the labia open up to allow for that penetration. So these things actually happen physiologically to allow for preparation. So while some people may be aroused and get to that point quicker, some people do need a longer period of time of what, as you described, foreplay. And not everyone is the same, but I think it's important to have that discussion with your partner. And, lubrication is one of the ways that people assess arousal, but that's not the be all end all. Some people just make a lot of lubrication and some people don't.